So just how busy are America's airports right now? We're going to check out the situation at a couple of airports. Ryan Hughes is keeping tabs on things at Ronald Reagan International Airport in Virginia. But we start in San Antonio, where our Amanda Weber has more on what travelers can expect as they head out. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning. We've been here since about 4:30 this morning. It's already very crowded. A lot of folks taking those first flights out today around 5 o'clock this morning. Thankfully, very smooth. No major delays at any of those major airports this morning. Dallas, Atlanta, Chicago, Charlotte, all of those so far running smoothly. Now, one of the reasons more folks are flying this year is because airfare was the cheapest airfare since 2013. According to AAA, that was for round-trip flights to the top 40 domestic routes. The average ticket price people paid this year, $157. Now, airport security is suggesting that folks arrive 2 hours before their flights just to make sure everything goes smoothly. And as for heading back home, they suggest you head back home on Black Friday. But as many of us know, many people head out to get those sales that day. The busiest days to head back home will be Sunday and Monday. We spoke to folks today who are traveling out. They say they've packed their patience, and they are just excited to get home to see family and loved ones. I'm now going to send it to Ryan Hughes in Virginia.
Yeah, and Amanda, we're seeing pretty much the same thing here at Reagan National Airport. No major delays, but we're seeing those big crowds and people also arriving a little bit earlier, which is some good advice. Take a look. This is a live look here at the screening area. We saw the long lines at the ticket counter, and then they are here as well. But we can tell you it's not terrible. I mean, this line is moving pretty fast. And today will be the second busiest day of this Thanksgiving weekend. Airlines for America predicts a record 28.5 million people will take to the skies during the Thanksgiving holiday. Now, airlines, they've been preparing for this by adding additional flights, but people are being told to be prepared for busy terminals and long lines at check-in and security. There have also been some security changes that you will notice. The TSA now requires all electronics larger than a cell phone to be removed from your carry-on bag before screening. AAA and the TSA telling people to, of course, arrive early, brace for crowds, but also pack smart.
The most important thing to do is to know all of the rules and regulations for baggage, to show up early at the airport and be prepared for long lines and greater security protocols.
And as we come back out here live, you know, some of those security changes, with your electronics larger than the cell phone, that does not account for people that are TSA pre-check. But you can see that there are canines out just doing a final sweep just to take extra precaution with these increased volumes. And as Amanda was saying, you know, today is a very busy travel day, but Sunday is as well. It's expected to be the busiest travel day of the year. Some 2.8 million people taking to the skies in airports all across the country. We are live at Reagan National in Arlington, Virginia. Ryan Hughes. Rachel, we'll send it back inside to you.
All right, Ryan, thanks so much. Busy morning at that airport, and our thanks to Amanda Weber, who is also reporting from San Antonio. Are any airports in our area seeing delays? Katie Kramer is keeping an eye on that for us this morning. Katie?
Hi, Rachel. Yeah, no issues. You know, Pete's been talking about the nice travel weather that we're going to have here in the upper Midwest. And we pulled up some of those boards, the arriving and departing flights throughout the day today. Here we are, Green Bay International Airport. No problems here. All those blue icons there on the side of the screen, all on time at this point for arrivals and for departing flights. In Appleton, if you're heading out of the Appleton Airport, all on time at this point. And again, the weather shouldn't cause any issues, at least here in the upper Midwest today. At this point, all those flights leaving when they're expected to. Down to the south, maybe you're headed out of Milwaukee today. Issues non-existent. Again, on the far side of the screen there, all those times on time at this point. Things are looking pretty good. If you want to check those times throughout the day, keep an eye on this. Things may change, but the weather across much of the country relatively quiet for you, so you shouldn't have any major issues. And as far as the forecast is concerned for locations a little more outside of our area, weather shouldn't really cause much of an issue. There may be some delays on the East Coast, only minor, and maybe in the Northwest as well. But for Chicago, Minneapolis, and Detroit, we're looking at mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. Temperatures in those three places running in the mid-30s today. And then if you're traveling down to Atlanta, or maybe you have a connecting flight in Atlanta, things look pretty quiet down there as well, which is good news for all these airports. They are all very busy airports, and at this point in time, no delays this morning, Rachel. 62 going to be that temperature down in Atlanta, a little warmer than us here in the upper Midwest.
Yep, so far looking good. Thanks, Katie. What's the current forecast? Pete is standing outside on this
Got a pack like
morning.
me. This is I got my carry-on here. I can get it in the overhead.
Oh, yeah.
I get on it. I can get it.
I've seen this. I've actually witnessed this.
What do you mean I have to check it?